So for this week's 11 or creative portion, whatever,
the third segment.
the third,
Yeah.
we're doing what if, the what if 11. So this is very like,
It's open-ended. The way I describe it is you start the sentence with what if, and you kind of finish it how you want. Like, what if he didn't get injured? What if he didn't transfer? What if he had a manager that was different? Like, just kind of
anything.
What if he played for a different country? That's what I like.
So
You know?
it's very like open-ended. So the way I kind of constructed my team is players that I liked. It's kind of maybe sad of what happened, or
Right.
like for me what would be interesting as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of those are kind of my reasons. So, do you mind if I start with
Yeah,
my
go
goalie?
ahead.
So my first what if is Lord Karius himself.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's my goalkeeper. So I think that's a perfect example of
What if?
he didn't do what he did in the Champions. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a worse performance in the Champions League final. I felt bad for the guy, obviously. It's just everybody's watching you, you make that first mistake and sometimes it's too much for a person to handle, and that's completely normal. So obviously his career would be completely different.
Mm-hmm.
I think if that didn't happen up in the final. He was a decent goalie too. Like it wasn't he was
good.
bad. I thought he was
And
pretty
he was
good.
really good in Turkey.
So, it was just wrong place, wrong time, and I think
Yeah.
that completely changed his career path, which is a little sad, but we move.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, thank
I
you.
like that. I didn't even think of him.
No, what's yours?
My keeper is my favorite keeper of all time. He's the guy that got me into keeping. It's Joe Hart.
Joe Hart.
My what if is it's kind of like it's pretty much what if Pep didn't come. What if he stayed with the manager that didn't require him to play with his feet? Because man, he was an amazing shot stopper.
I was about to say he was very good.
He has the record for most Golden Gloves in Premier League history.
Really,
He has 5.
he was really good. Like
He was-
he was just a good goalie. Like yes, he couldn't play with his feet.
And he was
just a good
amazing at coming out on like 1v1s. You can't
goalie. Yeah.
you back him every time pretty
Mhm.
much. Like Neuer. Like he's gonna get wide and fucking make the save.
Yeah.
I loved him so much. He's not horrible with his feet, but you wouldn't back him.
Yeah.
He's not an
Oh, of
Ederson. He's
course.
not a Neuer, which sucks
But
because that's what Pep needed. And I think when Pep kind of brought in Claudio Bravo, brought in Ederson, destroyed his confidence, destroyed his whole
Yeah.
mind. Like he was just. You go from being top of the world, not top, but like top of the league at least, to being pushed to the side for Claudio Bravo. What does that do to your brain, man? What does that do to your head?
Bravo was horrendous.
I mean, what does that do to you? And then you went on loan to Torino, went to West Ham, went to Burnley.
He was at Spurs, or is he still at Spurs?
No, he's at Celtic now.
Celtic. Yeah,
He's playing okay. That's Celtic, but it's Celtic.
I know what you mean.
I just,
He is
and he's only like 31 right now.
decent keeper. I'm kind of sad though that he is gone. I have good memories.
He still could be great right now, but
31.
Yeah, man,
That's
that's
just went south. All right, my right back is, what if Victor Moses wouldn't be a one-season wonder?
Hold on.
I'll just restart from the what if point. Spain without the S. Phone call Spain without the S. I'm gonna lick this mic.
Last time was the FaceTime. This time it's
Bring, bring,
phone call.
bring, bring, bring. Okay,
All right, so
so my right back. I'm playing a 4-3-3, by the way. 4-3-3.
me too.
Um,
No, I'm not. Just kidding.
Me too. Victor Moses. What if Victor Moses was not a one-season wonder under Conte? I mean, that season, clearly the best right back in the Prem. What if he still was at Chelsea? That could change a lot of things. What would Reece James be doing right now? He'd be sitting on that
How old
bench.
is Victor Moses?
Huh?
How old is he?
He's still playing in Turkey, I think.
Wow.
So, Reece James would not be happening right now. He'd be sitting on that fat bench getting his chances.
He'd probably be on loan somewhere.
But Victor Moses was a beast that season when they won the league, and I don't know, man. Maybe he was just Conte fueled him with something. I don't know. I don't know what he was feeding him.
Put something in his drink.
He definitely putting something in his drink. But I think he was amazing. If he played like that every season, are you kidding me? Like one of the best right backs in the world. So
I wonder what even happened. I wonder how does it. That sucks. You know what I mean?
I mean, Conte just gets his players that he wants that are gonna work for him, and he looks at them, and I guess he's just perfect. He's a system. I guess Moses is just a Conte system merchant.
I guess so.
And he just works exactly around the players around him, the way the tactics work. They just perfectly matched up to how he would have succeeded. So good job, Conte. I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thankfully that didn't happen because now we have Reece James.
Thankfully. My right back it's a kind of similar situation, I guess. It's Micah Richards.
Ooh, didn't he also play center back though?
A little bit.
It's kind of both.
Mostly right back. Yeah.
Okay.
He was the youngest defender to represent England in 2006 at age 18.
Yes, he says it every time he's on TV.
Yeah.
Bursting on the scene.
He had a great start to life at City, and then injuries, his knee injury, had him out for a little bit, and then he just was never the same. Just like you. I'm just kidding.
Facts. I mean, injuries do ruin a lot of.
It depends on the person, I think. It also depends on the injury.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes you play different. It makes you feel different playing.
100%. And taking that break, that long break, it definitely slows your development down. It could change your development, how you play, how you think.
Right, especially if you're young.
So, especially if you're young. So, fair enough.
Yeah.
No issues with that one. What if Virgil van Dijk won the Ballon d'Or? So, that's my first center back. So, I think that Virgil, we would be talking about him completely different. Right now, and also his future once he retires, if he ended up winning that Ballon d'Or. Since he hasn't won it, we're not going to rate him as highly. And I think it's crucial that he would have won that, because he would have definitely been up there with the best center backs in the Prem and ever.
First defender to win it since Cannavaro, I think.
Yes,
right?
So it would be a huge people would be talking about him he would be one of the best center backs.
He would probably go down as one maybe the best.
But since he didn't win it, it's not gonna be like that, and
and
it's really sad.
Since then
these damn journalists ruin everything again. Just going back to what I said, but that's mine.
I mean, he's also been not the same since then.
Yeah, with the knee injury. I think he'll be back though.
So hopefully soon.
So
I don't know. I like that one. That's a creative one.
Thank you, sir.
My center back, I have three in the back. I have a left back, a center back, and a right back.
Okay.
My center back is Davinson Sanchez. What if he wasn't shocking? Okay, he was good for a while. He was all right. He wasn't bad. I don't know. The last 2 years, I have no idea what happened. He's maybe one of the worst center backs in the Premier League.
Oh, I love watching Tottenham.
He is so bad.
He's really bad.
Wow. I don't know. I think who were they playing? I think it was Leeds. I think.
Didn't he slip really badly?
Slip and slide, full on the ground, doing the splits like a ballerina. This guy doesn't know where his feet are. He doesn't know which feet is left and right.
Do you think Conte's gonna whip him up into shape? Or he's a lost cause.
He's done.
Send him back to South America. Send him back to the Colombian League. We don't want him.
Ever since Vertonghen and Alderweireld are gone, he just
maybe they
doesn't
were just
know how to
protecting
play.
him.
It could be because he played three in the back sometimes.
His football IQ just isn't there.
Could very well be. I don't know what happened, but he's just absolutely horrendous to watch right now. And I just think, maybe he could have been all right, but he plays for Colombia.
Thought he was really good.
He used to be really good.
Plays for a stinky club.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, you're right.
My next center back is Jerome Boateng. So
interesting.
The reason I have put Jerome Boateng as my center back is, what if he did not get put in a blender, absolute blender by Messi? So that's my what if situation, because every time I think of Jerome Boateng, I just see this man tripping over his ankles and Messi just cutting it on out, in and out, in and out. Because I think for Bayern and for Germany, he was a very important center back, a very good center back. And obviously he did have his injury issues as well, but I think we'd be talking about him differently, like if that didn't happen. That is just like a horrible moment in his career. I think it
I think it not only got in his own head, but I think just him seeing everyone everywhere memeing him and just destroying
it was like
him.
I remember it was almost like a month.
It was for years. Well, I still see
it. It's bad.
Because I mean, anytime he turns on his phone, it's probably he's sees that moment every day.
Everything. Oh, it's so bad.
Man, I'd be destroyed. If I had to see a clip of me getting chipped every day, God, I would quit.
Legacy ruined.
I mean,
absolutely ruined. But
who knows?
That didn't happen. Who knows? Maybe we'd be talking about him differently.
Right.
Who's your left back, sir, or left center back? Sorry, this guy's playing FIFA 21 right here, putting his fullbacks at center back.
FIFA 21. This guy, you don't want him at center back. My left back is Benjamin Mendy. What if he didn't touch kids?
Okay, you've taken it too far. Too far, guys.
I mean, okay, here.
Do you think it's funny?
No,
guys, it's not funny.
Sexual assault's not funny. Don't do it. Anyways, I'll check. Laughing over there.
Continue. I'm not laughing.
It's twofold. It's what if he didn't get injured, and also what if he didn't touch kids?
Okay.
Because he was great at Monaco. He was good in his first season at City, and then he got injured every 2 seconds.
Maybe him getting injured just like...
Given too much free time.
Given too much free time.
He's
just like
16-year-old girls.
I'm so horny,
Yeah, honestly.
On my phone during therapy.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. He's just sitting there for hours. What is he going to do?
I know.
Play Candy Crush?
I mean, come on, dude. You're like a professional footballer in England. Like, for Man City, like, you're telling me you can't pick up any girl? Like,
dude, honestly.
Like, what are we doing with underage
if that
girls?
guy, and he's, like, not even bad looking. He walks into a club
come on,
wearing
dude.
his City jersey.
Oh, you don't wear a City jersey at a club. Like, come on, dude.
I do every time. It's the one I wear.
Okay. So, my left back, Cashley Cole himself. What if Arsenal actually offered the amount of money that he deserved? So this is like such a crucial moment because I do believe myself that Ashley Cole going to Chelsea is what was the downspin after the Invincibles. The fact that he left, like he was such a crucial player, young player, absolutely amazing. Probably during that time period when he was at Chelsea, he did become the best left back in the world. And it was just like one of those moments where it's just, I know it's one player, but it was the start of the downfall. It was the start of the downfall, and they should have just offered him what he wanted. He did deserve that because he was the best left back in the world, and I think it was a crucial moment in the history, and it would have changed many things if he stayed. Because when you look at your teammate and you see that the club's not ambitious to like keep them there. What do you think as a teammate?
Makes the team like,
what's going on?
What
here?
are we doing here? Are we gonna get that contract that we want?
Exactly. And this situation has happened more than once at Arsenal, so that's my left back. Many things would have changed.
I like that. All right, so I'm gonna go change positions, go to the center mid. I mean, I'm guessing you might have this guy too. A Delta Rapt.
No.
Oh, okay. That's my guy.
Okay.
The thing with him is, he's got all the YouTube clips. Everyone's seen him on TikTok and whatever, seen him dribbling and passing, and he was
crazy
great.
Skills, yeah, like 4 megs before a goal or something.
Yeah, exactly. He's a YouTube merchant.
he was legitimately like the FIFA skill run guy who does the compilation, but in real life, which is crazy. But
yeah, I mean, I was reading about him, and it's just interviews about him talking like he's only 30 right now, which
really
he could still be in the.
Where's he playing?
Benfica.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, not horrible league.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it even starts for them.
I don't think so either.
So, but he's disappeared.
He just keeps saying, like, that it was all his fault, that it was in his head, like, he just didn't put enough effort in training. He talked back to the managers, which is why he had to move so many times. It just sucks, you know. A lot of talent. You see that so often. So much talent, but either don't have the drive, don't have the effort.
Yeah.
You know.
Just not smart decisions.
Right.
Gets to people's heads sometimes. So my first center mid is, what if Jack Wilshere did not get injured every other day? That game against Barcelona, where he bossed the midfield, mind you, with Xavi Iniesta in it, bossed that midfield. That was crazy. I mean, this English kid, very young, just comes out, plays the game of his life. People were thinking this guy's gonna be the next god, basically. He was gonna be next England's best center mid, basically next Gerrard or Lampard, Scholes, that type of But I think the injuries just ruined him. I think he could have actually gotten there.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not gotten there, but gotten close. Still been a very good player, but I think just the injuries ruined him. It was so unfortunate. Good to see that he's back at the club now, helping out. But obviously, just he's getting his coaching stuff done. Yeah, finding his direction is important, but it's really sad for that to happen.
That was one of the big ones, I think. All right, my cam, or one of my cams. I have 3 cams. I have 4 cams, actually.
4 cams in the team. This guy said I'm
no defending.
He's got
all
attacking
vibes.
fullbacks at the center back too. I like it.
No defending, just vibes. Anyways, my first cam is James Rodriguez. So what if Zidane liked him?
James is an interesting one because even at Everton, I don't know what to think of him. Because he was really, he's good, but is he good? That's my issue. He's a luxury player, but you have to be really good to be a luxury player. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I think he's a world-class talent, not world-class effort. And, man, I think he's just a Carlo Ancelotti merchant. That's all it is.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, that World Cup, he showed his class. But then again, look who he's playing against at the World Cup. Well, you're telling me you can compare international football to club football? You can't. I know. That's what I'm trying to say here. That's what I'm comparing it to. Who you face on a weekly basis in club football is much better than who you face internationally. The teams are better or are tactically better organized and everything. You have to be better. Internationally, club-wise, you have to be better. As a player to really shine, and I just, maybe he just had a run of his life, and maybe he really isn't that good.
I don't think so. I think he showed signs of brilliance everywhere he played, but it was never sustained. He was amazing at Bayern for a while.
Yeah, he was really good at Bayern for a bit.
Yeah, he was pulling the strings for a while.
So what do you think the issue is? Work? Just doesn't want to run?
I don't know. I mean, not this. He played on the right side of midfield for a while for Bayern, so I don't even think it's that. I mean, I don't know. It could be coaching. Because with this new Colombia coach, he doesn't like him either. So I think it might be a coaching thing.
A coaching issue?
Because he was with Ancelotti at 3 different locations. Yeah. Madrid, Bayern, and Everton.
I mean, he wasn't even doing bad at Everton when he was there for a bit.
Right, he was great for a little bit. He just got injured.
He left and he had to go. Okay. My next player, Cesc Fabregas. You might be thinking, he's going to say, what if he never left? No. What if Arsene Wenger accepted him back when he wanted to come back and didn't go to Chelsea? Okay. I just don't understand. My man could not have been that butthurt. He said they didn't need him. Yes, we needed him. Of course we needed him. He went to Chelsea and became that one season at Chelsea was insane. He was their best midfielder. He was the best midfielder in the Prem.
Totally a middle finger to Wenger. He's like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna be the best damn guy out here.
It hurt. He wanted to come back. It hurt so much. I would have taken him back. Are you kidding me? If you're Spanish and Barcelona come calling, are you gonna say no? No, come on, guys. If Real Madrid comes calling, you're gonna say no? No, you're not. Nobody is. That's as a kid, that's what you dream of. That is the spot.
I mean, in that era, that's just
you are
Galacticos,
exactly
Barcelona,
So he wants to come back. He was done there. He did what he wanted to. Accept him back. No, you don't accept him back. Goes to Chelsea, becomes insane. And guess what? We needed that kind of midfielder. And then we're playing other fools in the middle of the park, and we could have had him. Like, it's just so sad. All right, that's my spiel on that. Anything?
No, I mean that's an interesting one. I think the common opinion was like, what? Like, why are you not like Wenger? Like, what are you? Why?
I think he was just butthurt from the first time he left.
Come on, like, just get over it.
I know.
Which sucks.
It's unfortunate.
But my next cam will be Kaka.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting Kaká in as well. Like, what if he didn't flop at Madrid, basically?
Flop at Madrid, a little bit of injuries. Just kind of in general.
I mean, at Milan, he was insane.
Right.
5 years there, I think. Like, whenever I just think of like two clips when I think of Kaká. The one where he makes the United defenders hit into each other.
Yeah.
That one. And I also think of the pass in the Champions League final to Crespo against Liverpool. That pass, like, it could not have been more like, it was perfect. And I use that, like, not using that term loosely. Like, it was perfect. Perfect weight, perfect height, distance, everything. Like, the loftiness, it was amazing. Perfect amount of finesse. It's kind of sad he flopped. I thought he was going to do really good at Real Madrid. It was just, do you think it was too big of a move for him or what?
Too big of a move, too much competition, too much, maybe not the right league. I don't know. Just probably a lot of variables that made it difficult for him to get on.
It's hard to move sometimes. It really is.
You see it a lot.
Oh, of course. It's risky. I don't think you're going to be expecting this one. I don't think a lot of people are going to be expecting this one. This is a bit of a surprise. Do you remember who Freddie Adobe is?
Yeah, of course.
What if Freddie Adobe was the next Pele? Oh,
okay, calm down.
No, I'm serious. That's what they were calling him.
I mean, yeah.
They were calling him
American
the next Pele.
journalism.
But he was so good at 14.
Yeah, he was great.
That was an insane story. I don't think a 14-year-old has ever been that hyped up. What? Like,
I mean, that's just
what
like
if he was actually insane?
That's like
what if he won a Ballon d'Or? Like, could you imagine, like, if he actually lived up to the hype? Would the U.S. have, like, what would have they completed?
He's not even that old right now, is he?
No, I looked. He's 32 right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know what happened to him.
He might have played with like the Landon Donovan era.
Oh yeah, I know. Maybe they go farther in the World Cup at some point. Just
maybe they beat Belgium.
I know they could have very well beaten Belgium in 2014. So.
I mean, you see that's like you hype up a 14-year-old. It never works out. It never works out, does it?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, what are you doing?
They did way too much for him. Like, they made him way too far, which it just wasn't it, you know?
Like,
I think a similar situation is with Martin Odegaard.
Could be a little bit.
Because him at 16, like, there's music videos about him. Like, he's going to Real Madrid. There is a music video on him.
I'm sure there is.
There's, like, I remember it was, like, famous.
It's like Nickelodeon and Kid Stars. Like,
yeah.
They're you put them in a spotlight at this young of age. Like, they don't know how to control it and, like, actually, like channel it and, like, actually utilize it. I don't know. It's never good. It's never good. Like, I see these kids on, like, TikTok. They're, like, 9 years old, and they're, like, football, like, quarterbacks. They're, like, throwing. Like the general thing in football is, like, you're not supposed to, like, start throwing until you're a teenager.
Yeah.
But, like, they're 9. You're like, this 9-year-old's going to be the next Tom Brady. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's insane.
That's ridiculous. Like, go do your homework. Go play on the playground. You got to go to recess. What are you doing? Like, I don't know. My last cam is Christian Eriksen. What if he didn't have a heart attack?
Yeah.
That's
really sad.
The what if, it kind of goes both ways for him, his career, and also to Denmark.
The Euros.
I mean, part of it was maybe they played a lot better because that happened, and they kind of had to do it for him. Mm-hmm. But it could have also been that they were just a quality side, and he might have been a big help.
I think they were a quality side, and he would have been a big help.
I think
they could have beat England.
Yeah. I mean, he's integral. He scores, he assists, he's great.
He was an integral piece in that attack, in that midfield. So,
I mean, also twofold, maybe.
And his career, too.
He didn't
feel so bad for him.
Like, who knows if he's going to play again.
Oh, I know. He's not playing for the whole year, I think.
That sucks. I mean, twofold. Like, if one he didn't get a heart attack, and maybe what if he didn't leave Spurs?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I loved him at Spurs. He was phenomenal. Him and KDB were like it.
Yeah, I know. I just loved the way he hit a ball. The way he hit the ball, I haven't, like, obviously I'm talking about, like, me just watching, like, training videos or whatever, but I haven't seen a player, like, hit, like, a free kick or a ball, like, so cleanly. Like, his technique is so clean, pure. I love it. It's so hard to find that.
The thing is, like, if you have that, it means you can play later into your career because you don't need to do all the running. You can just kind of hit those balls, like, kind of like Iniesta's doing in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, you can just string a pass. Doesn't need to run back and forth as much.
The technique is just so insane.
Which sucks because you might not be able to do that now because of the heart attack. Anyways, going up top.
So my top three, my front three.
Yep.
I just realized who I can guess your striker, by the way. Just had a brain click.
City
That's
player?
what you can call it, huh?
Ex-City player?
Yes, current Barcelona player.
No.
Interesting. My left winger, and I don't care that you are gonna say it's not a left wing. He's played on the wing before, so shut up. Marco Royce.
Okay. He played left.
What if he didn't get so injured?
Yeah, that's a shot.
I remember watching that side with Lewandowski and Götze and Royce.
Yeah.
I loved Royce. I loved everything. I still do. I love everything about him. The way he hits the ball, the way he plays, the way he dribbles. He's one of, like, my favorite players, I guess. It's just so enjoyable to watch him. And I genuinely think that he could have been a fantastic player, but the injuries did ruin him. He could have easily been
I think it would have been up there with De Bruyne, honestly.
Like, he could have been on the top 10 shortlist of the Ballon d'Or multiple times.
Year in, year out.
Yeah,
like there.
Because he was that good of a player. And I think the injuries just ruined him, and it's really sad because he was it. I think he was amazing. Like, you see, like, moments of his class. I remember earlier this year, I believe it was against Bayern. He hit that first time ball top of the box, and it was just such a, like, great contact top corner, and it was insane. Just even at this age and through all his injuries. So I think he,
I like that one. I kind of have a similar one.
Okay.
Andre Schürrle.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Schürrle, really?
I think he just retired recently.
What happened to him, man?
I think injuries and just form just I don't know,
he just couldn't
man.
carry on,
I guess, yeah. The 2014 World Cup was like
his moments.
Top of the world.
I remember that goal he scored against Brazil, or goals, I should say. But he played for Chelsea. Did he do good at Chelsea? He was okay. I don't think he was great.
I think most of the time was elsewhere, but still, I think I was sad. I think it was great.
I liked him as a player too.
He was cool.
He played for Fulham for a time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Fulham, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh well. Anyway, that's just kind of like a.
What can you do?
Sucks.
I liked him as a player too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my right winger.
Okay.
What if Ousmane Dembele?
I almost put him.
What if Ousmane Dembele wasn't an injured Nancy? Okay. Like, come on, man. He was amazing at Dortmund. Didn't get injured at all. I honestly think at this point in time, how many seasons has he been at Barca? 2 or 3? Definitely 2.
He played with.
Maybe 3. Definitely 2.
He played with Aubameyang.
Yes.
So
I think he's been 3 seasons at Barcelona.
This is his 3rd. No, 4th. He was in. I remember him being at FIFA 19. He was on Barcelona. I remember that.
4?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude.
This is his 4th right
now.
The way
he's so talented and he's so good. If he's been in there at 4 seasons at this point,
he played like 12
I think
games.
he should be a star at Barcelona.
Yeah, but now
he should be a star.
You'd think.
How good he is. So he should stop getting injured. He should maybe eat something.
Stretch.
And listen.
Go to therapy.
I don't know what's up. Maybe he's just frail. I don't know.
Man,
4 years. Wow. From what he was, he definitely should be like.
Yeah, because I remember
competing with Mbappe for how good he is in the French national team. He should be. Should he not? The way he started his career
talent,
off
yeah.
is how talented he was. I think so.
So I'm going to go to my right winger because I had Shirley on the left. It's going to be Neymar. I'm going to do what if he didn't leave Barcelona. And you see that, he leaves Barcelona to get a Ballon d'Or, to be the star somewhere. And what happens? I mean, a little bit of injury, a little bit of just not a great league, a little bit of not having a great surrounding cast. I don't know.
I don't think he has the champ attitude.
Hasn't got the facilities for that. He
doesn't have the champ attitude.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Mamba mentality.
He does not nowhere near Mamba mentality.
Should maybe learn from Ronaldo. He could have easily won a Ballon d'Or, 1 or 2 for sure.
He could have, yeah.
With the talent he has,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the reason. I'll say it right now. I don't like Neymar, and there's reasons for that. I love the way he plays and stuff like that, but I don't like his arrogance, and I also don't like his lack of work rate, and that arrogance comes with that. He just thinks he is the best. He is very good, and you're not. Sorry. He's not going to win a Champions League at PSG.
No.
And he's not going to win the World Cup with Brazil. And he is nowhere near the top 10 best players of all time. Rest my case. He very well could have been.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's true.
All these.
He probably thinks he's top 10.
Oh, I think so.
But
definitely not. No chance.
You're not that guy.
All right, my last one. What if R9?
Just what if R9?
What if R9?
Just what if R9?
R9 could and possibly should be the best player of all time.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know, guys, I'm young and stupid. I was not alive for R9. Yes, I'm watching YouTube clips, but this guy was insane. I just don't understand. He got unlucky with his injuries and stuff like that, his career and stuff like that, but he was absolutely insane. Just pure. If
he kept going on the track he was at and never got injured,
clear of Ronaldo and Messi.
Like he retired at 33.
He would be clear, like just how good he was.
Like imagine if Messi retired at 33.
Oh, I know. Ronaldo's going 36, scoring 10 goals in the Prem easily. So.
Yeah, that's one of those that just.
What's your last one, Mr. Kyleson?
My last one. Why always me? It's Mario Balotelli.
Oh, that's such a good one. I didn't
really? You didn't think I was gonna do that?
I did not think it was gonna be Mario.
Really?
I really like that one.
Who did you think
I thought
it was
gonna be
do?
Aguero. What if he didn't get his heart thing?
Okay.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, I mean, just in general, Balotelli. Like, what if he wasn't arrogant? What if he wasn't, a dickhead? What if he had some kind of mentality? What if he had some work rate? What if he didn't get injured? There's a lot of things. Could have been great. Could have been top strikers of our generation.
I think it's an attitude issue.
Yeah, 100%. He just doesn't know how to act in general. I don't know. I think he's just
carried Italy to a World Cup.
I mean, he's just like that player that you play with in club or something that just talks back to the coach and you're like, what are you doing?
He thinks he's so much better, but he's not.
Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, just shut up. Like, just play. Like, if he had imagine if he had Ronaldo's mentality. Are you kidding me? God, he could be good. Like, no, nowhere near. I mean, I just, Balotelli, no mindset.
I think the defining moment, which shows what kind of player he was, is when he went to that summer tournament in the U.S., I believe, and he did that roulette back heel in front of goal.
Oh, my days.
And, like, he shanked
subbed out
it.
right away. Get out of here. That's when his career was over. I'm sorry. That's when his career was over.
I think that's, like, football meme, like history. He was like the disrespect, like, what are you doing? Like, the keeper is like right there, and he's like,
the keeper's like,
the keeper was so confused.
Who is this guy? Like,
he was so like, I don't understand. I mean, I know what he was going for, but like, it came off so horrible. And then he was upset that he got subbed off too.
He was like arguing with the manager.
I
can't believe it.
It's kind of sad. He could have been so good.
Yeah.
I mean, he had like a very good stint at some point.
Yeah.
For me, like, his best moment was 2-1, I believe the score was, against Germany in the Euros. and he scored that insane goal where it rocketed top corner from outside the box on Manuel Neuer, and it was insane. Absolutely unreal.
Yeah. Oh well, a bunch of what if guys. There's a lot. There's a lot more that we didn't include.
What if? Oh, there's so many.
Ben
I have
Arfa,
a whole
Payet, you know, there's Adriano.
Eden Hazard.
It's
It's a good one.
Hazard. Yeah.
Just doesn't pass the vibe check, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, that's our episode, guys. Thank you for tuning into the Around the Ball podcast. Stay tuned for next week. Everybody check out our YouTube, check out our TikTok, everything. Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Peace out, guys.
See ya.